Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. It's been 2 years since we kissed $50,000 Bitcoin price action, and we just kissed it this morning. You gotta love it. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, and check this out. Wall Street ETFs are buying 12.5x more Bitcoin per day than the network can produce, increasing the demand and price. And let's not forget Bitcoin halving, scheduled to take place in April, only 2 months out. And quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser, Bitcoin's implied hash adjusted fair market value is now $115,000 per BTC. Send it. We'll also be discussing this is the best weekly close since 2021, along with the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week, as well as Bitcoin hits record high in Argentina, reaching 40 million pesos per Bitcoin, as well as Bitcoin will hit $112,000 this year, according to analytics platform CEO. I'll be breaking down his prediction along with his timeline. And speaking of 6-figure price predictions, we also have the CryptoQuant CEO seeing the Bitcoin rallying above 100,000 on the back of the ETF inflows. Also be breaking down his timeline. We'll also be discussing a very bullish prediction of Bitcoin price hitting $10 million per coin, according to the experts. I'll be sharing this timeline. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this plus so much more in today's show. Now, welcome everyone just joining the stream. Let me know if we're loud, clear, and smooth. Massive shout out to Squirrel Bait. He just gifted 5 memberships before the show even went live. So congratulations to everyone who just became a paid member of the channel, including Phil C, Heroic BTC, Phil D's, Tuffle T, as well as Drew Webb. You have been hooked up. Please show Squirrel Bait some love. Thank you, family. Shout out to Kepler. What it do? Casey Gates in the building. Hallelujah. We've been calling for 50,000 Bitcoin for February 11th, for a while. And clearly that was my birthday yesterday on Super Bowl Sunday. We didn't get it on the 11th, but hey, next best thing. We got it on the 12th in the AM. No complaints from JV. Let me know if you're pretty ecstatic for $50,000 price action. I'm pretty lit. Miners. High five. Shout out Norm G. What it do? Lima Charlie says you can hear me clearly. No lag. That's a good to note. Bro, I was able to pass my student loans finally. Congratulations. Thumbs up. We appreciate it. Pump the like to pump the stream. And let's get this mofo lit. Unprecedented times, family. It's been 2 years since we crossed $50,000. Now 60,000 is going to be in play, and before you know it, we'll be price discovery mode. 69,000 above and beyond. Send it. Shout out to Casey Gates, just gifted 5 memberships of the channel. Congratulations to all the new members, including Miles, Sailing Fishing Twins, Matt Kabitzi, IoTech, as well as OG Blockchain. We appreciate your support, and congrats to all the new members. And thanks again, Casey, you're the man. Shout out to Doug. I appreciate the super. He wrote, "Let's go, me gusta la gasolina, let's pump." Send it. Love it, man. I can feel the excitement. 70,000 next. You already know price discovery is going to be lit. Let's go. Palm Beach, Chris. Where are the bears? Where are the bears who are calling for we're going to revisit the 20s and low 30s? Obviously not. Those days are gone. That ship has sailed. Enough love, family. Shout out Michael Morris. Stay blessed and stay Bitcoin. Amen. Jerome says 50G B-Day. Hells yeah. Amen. Adam, love waking up to the green candle. Damn right. Juan Romero. Yo, JV, let's go 55Gs. Let's go 60Gs, says Abel Gonzalez. Miles, thanks for the gift, brother. We appreciate all the supers. We appreciate all the memberships being gifted. So thank you, Casey. Thank you, Squirrel Bait. 50,000 broken. Strap up, off to the moon. Shout out Izzy1. Nux says, does your firm work with Bitcoin in any capacity? I am fishing for nodes so I can solicit them with help onboarding them onto the chain. Let's see if I can work with OP money. That's right. Other people's money, family. Shout out to Doug. Appreciate you gifting a membership of the channel to Chica 333. So Chica, you have been blessed. Cheers, family. Show Doug some love. Happy birthday, JV. Appreciate that, Huddle Mike. We were celebrating yesterday on the stream. Let me know if you were on our birthday stream. It was pretty lit. We went for 2 hours. Thank you for the membership, says Chica. Jennifer, they'll be there. We just have to wait. Always. Wall Street just loves Bitcoin. That's right. I'm going to be sharing a clip later on as well of Pompliano discussing basically the supply shock, which is incoming. OMG, we're going to be 50 Gs during the live stream. Yeah, we already tapped it, family. It's going to revisit it during the live stream. Send it. We stay mooning till we swooning. Cheers, Jerome. What up, Jared Boyce? Peter Schiff still waiting for his 500 bubble call. Yeah, best of luck to the Schiffmeister. Happy birthday, bro. Stay Bitcoin Carnal. That's what's up. L. Joe, appreciate it. Shout out Rachel. Morning, brother. Happy birthday. Greatly appreciate that, Rachel. Thank you. Carrie Watts, good morning, JB. You down with OPM? Yeah, you know me. Borrow as much money from JP Morgan and purchase some biddies with it. Peter Schiff still waiting. 100%. Any day now. Pump Liano. Shout out to Pump. 50,000. Respect the pump. Don't you know? Pump it up. 50 G's incoming. You already know, family. Let's get it. Shout out to Ashley, just gifted 5 memberships on the channel. Congrats to Quinn, Jerome, C. Allen, Sacketh, as well as Chris Robinson. You've all been blessed with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel, and you'll get that sexy badge, which is a star, right next to your name. That's already plus 16 memberships gifted before we even kicked off the show. How lit is that? So you guys are amazing. We do have the #1 daily Bitcoin pod for a reason. It's due to the community, people such as yourselves. So cheers, family. Greatly appreciate everyone's support. Y'all are amazing.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
You got to pump it up. Let's pump up the stream by pumping the likes. I appreciate it, family. History in the making. 50 G's today. A day you'll never forget. February 12th. Let's go.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
Pump it up. So yeah, keep pumping the likes to pump the stream. This is a live and interactive show, so make sure to say hello. What up, Master Blaster? Damn it, JV, I forgot. What's the second best crypto asset? Can you remind me? Sure, let me call in the Giga Chad, Michael Saylor.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
There is none. Wow. Shout out to Nuck, member for 2 months at the grayscale level. Appreciate your support, family. Much love, much respect. And a few words from KRS-One.
Saying I'm #1. I'm sorry, I lied.
I'm #1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jennifer says 60,000 incoming. There is a live poll right now in the chat. Let me know when you feel 60,000 will come. Do you think this month of February? Will it be March, April, or May? Holla at your boy. Yes, let's go. More memberships we gift, the bigger we get. 100%. You can't stop this movement. Happy 420. We got over 420 people in the live chat. Let's go. And we're probably going to be doing a pump watch this evening. What do you guys think? Now that we just broke 50,000, man, it's getting very exciting up in here. Another beautiful day. 100%. Love y'all. Appreciate you, Carrie Watts. Much love and light. Press JB. You need to add Joe Button. Pump. Yeah, man, that's a classic. I missed that album. I do need to add that. Shoulder to shoulder. It's getting crowded up in here. That's right, Casey. We #1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 70,000 subs and 50,000 Bitcoin is going to happen this stream. Oh, that's right. 70,000 subs we're on the cusp of hitting. So another milestone for Crypto News Alerts. Thanks to the fam. Thanks to the reminder, Dankness. And thanks for all your help. And 50 G's, we already conquered here this morning. We shall revisit it any moment now. I just closed my 12,000 buy order. Good for you, Carl, because those days are long and gone. Thanks for the membership, says Quinn. What does it unlock for me? Pretty much you just get unprecedented love and recognition. You get that star next to your name. So anytime you drop a comment, I always do my best to read the members' comments first and foremost. So you're going to be hooked up. What up, JV? What up, Jesse Oro? And also you're supporting the show. So you're supporting Bitcoin, and it goes a long way. I greatly appreciate that. So yeah, that's all you really need to know. You get a star next to your name, you get recognition, you get some love, and it's reciprocal love, that the gift that keeps giving. We pumping it up like a corn dog play with the Super Bowl. You guys watch the Super Bowl? I didn't watch it. I still don't even know who won. Let me know. But I did see Jack Dorsey repping a Satoshi shirt, sitting with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I thought that was pretty cool. Free promotion for Bitcoin. Let's go. Shout out Jack Dorsey. Is Mama still in town? Yes, she is here for another week. She's downstairs right now. That's where Nipsey is at. If you haven't seen the mascot, now you know why. Hello, YouTube. What up, Lewis? What up, Robbie Kaiser? Let's go. Let's get this mofo lit. But without further ado, if you're new to the channel, be sure to smash the subscribe button to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every day. Just like this, we're on the cusp of smashing 70,000 subs. And I greatly appreciate all your support. Also important to pump the likes, to pump the stream. This is the #1 daily Bitcoin pod, and we greatly appreciate all the support. And hit the bell icon, turn on all notifications. That way you get notified each and every day when I go live. This is pod episode number 1549. I'm your host, JV, and today is February 12th, 2024. We smashed 50,000. I've been predicting 50,000 on my birthday, which was yesterday, the 11th. I missed it by a day because we crossed 50,000 here this morning, but nonetheless, better a day late than never, right? So massive congratulations to all the Bitcoin hodlers. Let's kick it off with our market watches we do every day. We got Bitcoin in the green, up 3%, trading above 49,800 at the time of the live stream. We also have Ether above 2,600, up 4% on the day. We also have BNB, XRP, Solana, Cardano, all the major cryptos pumping and in the green on the daily. And checking out coinmarketcap.com, the current crypto market cap sits at 1.85 trillion, which means it's up 2.5% on the day. And we have roughly 66.5 billion in volume for the past 24 hours, meaning volume is up over 40% on the day. Bitcoin dominance back on the rise at 52.5%, while the Ether dominance is sitting at 16.9%. And my question for everyone here on the live: how high do you think the Bitcoin Dom will likely climb for this cycle? Can you see Bitcoin recapturing 60%, 70, 80%? Love to know your thoughts. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers for the past 24 hours. Ordi leading the pack, up 14%, followed by Beam, up 13%, followed by Sats, up 12%. Below that, Immutable, Say, Stacks, Optimism, Lido DAO, Near Protocol. Now, which altcoins are you most bullish on for this particular bull run? Let me know, family, in the comments. And in between segments, I'll be reading those comments out loud and checking out the crypto bubbles to get a visual perspective on the day. Virtually everything pumping and in the green, only a handful in the red, which is a beautiful thing. You can see pretty impressive gains: Ordi, Beam, Sats, IMX, and yeah, just overall a bullish day for the entire market. And zooming out on the monthly, now you can say the majority of the cryptos are back in the green with very impressive gains. For Tau, up 150%, Pendle 85%, Flare 81%, Pith 99%, PLS 50%. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, we're currently rated a 70 in greed. I'm expecting this number to go much higher tomorrow. Yesterday was a 71, last week a 60 in greed, and last month a 64 in greed. And checking out the Bitcoin halving countdown, there's only 64 more days to go until the biggest event, which occurs in crypto every 4 years, which is the Bitcoin halving. The estimated 2024 halving date is scheduled for April 17th, 2024, literally 2 months and 4 days away. Things are about to get real fast. Now let's go back to that live chat. We're only $150 away from reclaiming 50,000, which we tap here this morning. All Bitcoin hodler whole coiners are up over 1,600 on the day and pretty substantial gains on the weekly. It feels like we were just at 43,000 a few days ago. It's crazy because when Bitcoin rips, it rips. I have a tiny bit of ETH, says Ryan Orion. Lots of robust altcoins that are tech plays. Bitcoin market cap matters more than the dominance. A high tide raises all the ships. Well said, family. Taylor Swift is a devil, lived on Gilligan's Island. And we all know what Gilligan's Island stands for in this show. What's up, fam? Shout out Emilio. How is the greed calculated? It's a great question. I don't know how the math is determined personally, but we do read it each and every day. Edward, hello from Virginia. What's up, JB? What's poppin', man? I'm just pretty stoked to see 50,000 here today. And I feel like heading into the halving, for us to recapture the price discovery and head towards 69,000, if we can achieve that before the halving, man, things are going to be a lot more lit than we've even anticipated for post-cycle bull run. I truly believe it. What do you guys think? Yeah, man. No poop coin miners, says Norm. We are going to laugh at our celebrating 50,000 when we regularly have 50,000 candles on a regular basis. Never sell. Great reminder, Jester. Dusty Hunt, I think Sailor is about to be on CNBC. Nice. Biggest AI gains with pairs IQ in the graph, not financial advice. Cheers, Doug. 50,000 happened right after your birthday. Just as we called it. I mean, I don't mind a morning late. Oh, well. We still hit it. It's a shame I listened to trolls and sold my Bitcoin to buy Pepe. Oh, please tell me that's not real, Emilio. No, we can't say that term on the stream, so we say Gilligan's, but we already know what Gilligan's Island stands for, Silas, so you already know. Hey, when we hit 50 or 100,000, the norms will show interest. At 200,000, people will start talking about it going to 1 million. Be ready to take the profits right on. Drew Webb, my B-Day today. Happy birthday to Drew Webb. Show Drew some love. So we're celebrating 50,000 Bitcoin as well as Drew Webb's birthday. Shout out to my wife, Angela, who made me cupcakes. Shout out to Angela. Thanks for supporting Drew, and congrats on being Bitcoin hodlers. Yeah, I mean, No, it wasn't a reference to that. Flying Tiger sold Bitcoin and bought Pepe. Who does that? Asked Saketh. Taylor Swift helped my kids to get to Gilligan's Island. Oh boy, dirty. I don't even see 49. It says 50. Good. Doug, what up, man? Just gifted a membership. We greatly appreciate that. Crypto Search says Jack Dorsey and Jay-Z are friends, and he also bought the title from Jay-Z. 100%. I saw them chilling in a clip on X all together with the Satoshi shirt, which was pretty lit. Congratulations, Eric Castro. You've been blessed with a membership of the channel. Heroic Bitcoin, the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, uses social signals and market trends to determine the overall sentiment of the crypto market based on Bitcoin and large cryptos. Thank you, Heroic. What it do, Doug? An idiot does that. Of course I didn't, says Emilio. Just making sure. Sailor on CNBC after the closing bell, and 49.9 is in. We're already 50,000 on many of the exchanges, family. So again, things are about to get lit. Pump the likes to pump the stream. Historic times, unprecedented. We're just captured 50,000. We haven't seen a price action like this in 2 freaking years. So please do make some noise and keep the comments coming. Many blessings to you guys as well. I challenge everyone in the chat to gift memberships. Let's go. Greatly appreciate that sentiment, Doug. Genius idea. I have a badge for the 3rd month. You think I'd sell my biddies? Oh, hell nah, Emilio. I know you wouldn't, because you actually tune into the pod every day. So that'd be crazy if you guys actually listen to like a Jim Cramer or Jamie Dimon. I don't know what to tell you. Hi from Parade Island, Texas. Shout out to Molly. What up, Coos Dog? Good to see you, family. Chris Robinson in the building. But we got a lot to cover, so let's dive into our Bitcoin technical analysis, aka astrology for men. Check out the charts where the Bitcoin price action is likely to go next. Bitcoin headed near 2-year highs at the February 12th Wall Street Open amid fresh optimism over the institutional buying. That's right. Here you're looking at the Bitcoin one-day candle chart, looking sexy and lit as a mofo. Now, TradingView showed Bitcoin price action, sending the asset past 50,000 now. That's right. As of this morning, we already crossed 50,000, and that's approximately where we're at the time of this recording. Now, with significant resistance overhead, a tug of war between the buyers and sellers was the key talking point. Bitcoin consolidating under the previous top, shared Mac. Last time I saw something like this, we exploded up. I see 50,000 shortly, and lo and behold, we hit 50,000 shortly. Meanwhile, fellow trader Jelle suggests Bitcoin was already in a prime position to tackle all-time highs, now around 20,000 away. That's right, 70,000 fam puts us in price discovery mode. We're only 20 G's away. Send it. Now, historically, it does not take very long for Bitcoin to reach the other end of this range. Is this time different? What are your thoughts? Now, some are cautiously approaching the 50,000 topic. Amongst them, Keith Allen, co-founder of Trading Resource Material Indicators. He wrote on February 12th, would do well to retest support again, but traders should not take the consolidation scenario as a given. While I think it would be healthy to see Bitcoin retest support, confirm the resistance, flip, and establish a foundation for another leg up, we must be prepared for the opposite scenario as well. Well, clearly the opposite scenario didn't play out, but quoting him here, there is a lot of sentiment for 50,000, and there isn't a lot of ass liquidity above it to slow the price down if it manages to break the golden pocket, which is the 0.618 Fibonacci. If it does, the shorts are going to get hella squeezed. And guess what we just witnessed? Shorts get hella squeezed. Now, Bitcoin ETF flows fuel the bullish price takes. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs garnered increasing interest as the week began. Inflows saw their second best day with the prior week, with more than 400 million in a single day for the 9 products on February 9th. The latest data for crypto research Arcam put the February 12th outflows from GBTC at around 2,900 Bitcoin, which is 140 million. Quoting them here, outflows from GBTC remain relatively low. And Dan Crypto Trades also posted today's Bitcoin sent out by GBTC comes out to be 2.9 thousand Bitcoin, which is 138 mil worth. Outflows from GBTC remain relatively low. Friday's ETF net flows saw a massive 541 million increase, which is the second biggest day yet. That makes 11 consecutive positive days of net inflows. So the ETFs are finally catching up, which is a good thing. Now, also breaking news, Wall Street ETFs are buying 12.5x more Bitcoin per day than the network can produce, increasing the demand and the price. This is actually a interview. Pompliano was just on CNBC this morning, and later on Rumble, I'll be doing a react session to this 5-minute clip of Pompliano discussing the unprecedented demand in the ETF market. And again, we have a halving occurring in roughly 2 months, so that supply is going to get chopped in half. Yet again, can you say supply shock? And quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser, Bitcoin's implied hash adjusted fair value is now $115,000 per coin. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the high priest. So there you have it. Let's check back the comments, family. We're only roughly 100 away from recapturing 50,000. Come on, guys. Likes the pump. We got to pump it up. This is life-changing. I agree with you on that, Doug. Don't you know pump it up?
You got to pump it up.
That's how we do. I like the stock, says Cosmic Calm. What stock are we referring to? Not buying any more XRP, says Doug. Why is that? XRP has been stuck at the 50-cent range for so long, it's mind-boggling. But there's still ongoing lawsuits with the SEC, probably why. The Dusty Hunt, I heard the CEO of Bitcoin is most legendary. You heard right. McLovin, that's fact. Lisa Brault, welcome to the stream. I bought more today. Congratulations to everyone taking advantage of sub 50,000 Bitcoin price action, because it's not going to be below 50,000 for much longer, heading into a halving 2024 right around the corner. How's your day going? Phil C, fantastic. Everybody in this mofo is in profit. Let's go. Yeah, yesterday I read over 91% of all Bitcoin hodlers were in profit. Today, now that we hit 50, it's going to be even higher, maybe closer to 95%. So congrats virtually to everyone. What's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset called Bitcoin.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
Facts. Didn't Max say the real value according to the hash rate was 400,000 not too long ago? Now it's 115. No, he said the hash adjusted price was lower than 115. So I think you're mixing up a different prediction of his. He has been calling for 220,000 per Bitcoin for a while. And I guess it's all perspective. So congrats to all of us. Too bad it wasn't your birthday, JV, but Bitcoin will keep us humble from time to time. Remember, fam, stay humble and stack sat. I'm actually glad I was not correct. It just proves JV is not Satoshi. iBit is already over 800 million in volume. Good Lord, BlackRock stacking them biddies. Wow. 50 G's, 55 incoming. I feel it, Jennifer. Send it. You already know Koo's dog.
I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Juan Romero, JV, my stream keeps going back to the beginning of your show, and I have to exit and reopen the stream. That's a YouTube issue, so sorry about that, man. But I'm just streaming. I can't control what YouTube decides to do, family. Sorry about that. Just buy the dips and hodl, fam. Cheers, Casey. 2x for Grayscale. For real, don't buy the ETFs unless you have. Today are trading at a 5% premium spot plus the miners. Good to note, Norm. Where is Jim Cramer? That's a great question. What is the second best? There is no second best. You already know, family. What up, Malcolm Lost? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everyone just joining us. Unprecedented price action. Let's go. We'll hit 60. FOMO will be unbelievable. FOMO like a mofo. Institutional FOMO. Let's go. What's the hash rate price? Whatever the heck. We're going over 200,000 soon. I do believe so, Ryan. Only a matter of time. That Pompliano interview is hilarious. Can't wait for the reacts, JV. Thank you, Keith Bitboy. You guys make sure you're following me on Rumble as we do the uncensored version of the show. Exclusively on Rumble when the stream ends on the tube. Second best is Luna Classic. No, the second best is FTT or BitConnect. 52 tomorrow at least. Send it, Dusty. Nah, he did say 400 hash adjusted price. Okay. Right on, Adam. Exciting day today and tomorrow still higher. Can you talk about Craig Wright getting slayed as fake Toshi? We did cover that in previous episodes, and once we get any new updates, I'll definitely be sharing that with you. Shout out Doug, just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Congratulations to Shane Sullivan, Jim Green, Cosmic Clan, Belote from DC, and John 316. You've all been blessed, so please show Doug some love. I think that's close to 30 memberships already gifted on today's live stream. You guys are pretty lit. I appreciate that, man. Much love. Let's hit 50,000 again today. Please. We're only $100 away, so it's a given. We're going to pump it up. You know how we do. Don't you know? Pump it up. When we finally go past this golden pocket, no real resistance until precisely my point. 69,000 is going to be the big resistance. There's not going to be much in the way between here and there, so let's go. Happy birthday, brother. We appreciate that, John. Happy birthday to anyone's birthday out here. I guess Qatar wants to pay a lot more. I guess money is no thank to them. All-time high before the halving, a very strong possibility, but we shall see. There's no guarantees. It may be post-halving, family. We don't know. And we don't know what we don't know. And all we know is we got some FOMO. Let's go. Everyone becomes a member. That's the idea, Doug. I'd love for everyone to be a member here. We greatly appreciate that. Upgraded member to Satoshi, Nuxchorus. Now, for those that don't know, Satoshi is the highest membership. I think it's $97 a month. So the HODL gang is like $2.99 per month. MicroStrategy, I don't know off the top of my head, maybe like $5 or $10 a month, but yo, that's next level, Nux. So I appreciate you becoming a Satoshi member of the channel. That's pretty lit, family, and it shows your dedication and support. So I greatly appreciate that. Kaiser just adjusted his hash adjusted price. There you go. A couple of weeks ago, we were at 41,000. Crazy, right? Now we're 50 G's, baby, and there's no turning back. Now, don't you guys wish you bought that dip? Some of you guys were just waiting on the sidelines. I'm waiting for my buy order at 32. What'd I say? We may never see 32, so better to be safe than sorry, family. Just pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
And Casey just upgraded as well for 2 months. Whoa, Nuck just got me looking and found this. Greatly appreciate that, Casey. You've been very kind. All of you guys are remarkable. So greatly appreciate all the support you guys show us. Qatar knows what it's doing. Them bad boys are not a game. Shout out to Emilio Gonzalez. Just super chatted me $10. How much Bitcoin should I buy, JV? You don't have enough. Man, you just keep buying. And there's never, oh my God. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. And with a marathon, you can continue stacking sats for the rest of your life, for future generations to come. And your future generations will be thanking you so much. Thank God for Emilio Gonzalez. My great-great-grandpa Emilio changed my family's financial destiny for life. You know what I mean? Whoa, Emilio as well. What's the second best? Well, I'll have to answer that with a little sailor.
Bitcoin. What's the second best? There is no second best.
You got that right. But anyways, family, keep the comments and pumped a-coming. I appreciate everything, fam. But let's dive into our next story of the day. Discuss the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week. First and foremost, let's start with Bitcoin facing 50 Gs. As you know, right now, we're on the cusp of 50,000. We already crossed it here this morning. This is the highest price action since mid-December of 2021. So this is a pretty big deal, family. We've been waiting for this for a while, and we called it. We said 50 Gs was incoming. I've been asking you guys in the live chat for the past week or two when 50 Gs, and most of you called it. You said this week, February, so congratulations. So anyways, let's quote some of the analysts, including Mikhail Van de Popp. Bitcoin looking at the resistance, massive weekly candle through which Bitcoin is back above 48. I am personally interested what price will do around 50,000 in the upcoming 1 to 2 weeks. And lo and behold, we already smashed 50. So I think not even a lot of analysts were anticipating us running up this fast. Van de Popp added the Bitcoin has been stronger and more resilient than he expected, reasoning that up to 57,000 was still possible before the April halving. And others are eyeing the Fibonacci's, like Keith Allen, calling for a 69,000 all-time high where we would re-enter price discovery mode. Now, another analyst says, I would consider the latter to be highly manipulative and expect it would FOMO in longs before squeezing the shorts to the 52 to 55,000 range. Now, the next factor to keep our eyes out on this week in the market, more concerned about the 50,000 mark, James Van Straten, research from Crypto Slate flagged on-chain data as a reason for caution. Quoting him here, we got 93% when Bitcoin was at 49,000. The inverse also works when less than 50% of the supply is in profit, which usually marks the bottom. Now, quoting Ki Jong-yu, Bitcoin buyers from the 2021 bull cycle are nearing the break-even point. They have waited almost 3 years to see 48,000 again. Kudos to those diamond hands. And once again, congrats to all my Bitcoin hodlers in the green and in profit. The next factor to keep your eyes out on this week, CPI week comes as the stocks hit records. This week sees a classic lineup for the U.S. macro data, with the January prints of the CPI and PPI leading the charge. These will provide key insights into the fight against inflation and the corresponding likelihood of the Fed shifting policy and risk assets favor. Interest rate cuts are the key topic, with hopes of these beginning at the Fed's next meeting in March, fluctuating as data rolls in. So we'll keep you posted with how it plays out. Quoting the Kabisi letter, key events this week: number 1, January CPI inflation data on Tuesday. Number 2, U.S. retail sales data on Thursday. And number 3, Philly Fed manufacturing data on Thursday. Number 4, January PPI inflation data Friday. Number 5, a total of 8 Fed speaker events this week. Who cares what the Fed has to say, right? And number 6, 20% of the S&P 500 companies report their earnings. So again, a big week. Now, next factor to keep your eyes out on this week, mining difficulty prepares its latest all-time highs. Let's go. Far less unusual in the current Bitcoin bull market is another jump for the network fundamentals due this week, as its next automated readjustment is scheduled for February 15th, just 3 days out. Bitcoin mining difficulty is due to increase by an estimated 6%. If it comes to pass, it will take the difficulty to new all-time highs yet again, and above 80 trillion for the first time per data from monitoring resource BTC.com. The impressive move would follow a 7.3% jump from 2 weeks ago, forming the largest difficulty increase since March of 2023. And we all know the Bitcoin price follows the hash rate. A similar story is evident in the hash, which continues its own uptrend this month. The latest raw data from mining pool stats shows the most recent local top of 669 exahashes per second from February 6th. Quoting Van Straten here, Bitcoin's hash rate is absolutely ripping. It's at all-time highs and up 12% in 3 weeks. The next difficulty change for Bitcoin could be as high as 11%. That's a divine number, family. Now, this is a part of the cycle just before the halving. We're to deploy at all costs. And for the final factor to keep your eyes on this week is the crypto greed and fear index. That's right, as crypto investor sentiment surfs levels agreed, similar to those seen around the time of the 2021 all-time highs. According to data from the crypto greed and fear index, a pattern is emerging. In a recent analysis, we had sentiment noting that social media users continue to get excited by the Bitcoin price spikes, only then to rotate into alts and increase exposure to volatility. Quoting sentiment, Bitcoin's 13% price run in the past week has led traders to speculate numerous new support and resistance milestones, with 50,000 widely anticipated. And ironically, as these price levels have been surpassed, altcoins have flipped the script in the opening hours of the weekend as the crowd became overly focused on the Bitcoin price. Sentiment showed that despite those altcoins subsequently correcting harder than Bitcoin, the rotation pattern has played out since October. Bitcoin retraces mildly, alt season ends much more drastically, which he summarized on X. And data from Google Trends shows the mainstream retail interest in Bitcoin remains at a fraction of its own highs, despite its price just being 20,000 shy of the 69,000 2021 all-time high. FOMO may not even begin until the all-time high. Quoting Van Straten. So there you have it, my crypto fam. Let me know your thoughts and check it. We're now only $50 from recrossing $50,000 per Bitcoin. February 12th, a day you're not going to forget. Pump the likes to pump the stream. I greatly appreciate it, family. Everything else is second best as on Matrix. You got that right. We now have over 850 people here on the live stream. Greatly appreciate all the support, family. The greatest thing you can do to help support the channel, simply smash the like and interact. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and make sure you're subscribed to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. You also get an on-screen shout out by yours truly. Let's go. Shout out Howard Smith. Shout out to Paula G. Shout out to Doug. Good to see you, man. God mode right around the corner. Once we get the sell orders out of the way, it is spiking. You already know, Freddie. AI, who said 37? Who said 37? 73, more like it. I say we're more likely to go to 73 than 37. What do you guys think? I always keep some SQQQ in the cut, says Jeffrey. Word. Casey says, let's freaking go. Luffy, Senpai, let's go. Let's go, Luffy. Feels great to feel Bitcoin rich and fiat poor. Amen to that, Molly. I mean, fiat is doomed. The death of the dollar incoming. You guys already know. What up, family? Sunny, Florida. Shout out to Mr. Matt Cool. What it do? There will be FOMO in every home. Cheers. I am late. What's good, fam? Nothing. 50G Bitcoin. Biggest price action in 2 years. That's all you miss. Going parabolic. You already know, Jennifer. Welcome to the stream. FOMO happening live. You already know, JB 2020. Couldn't make the show yesterday, but stopped in beforehand to give you birthday greetings, which I repeat, happy birthday, wishing all you your heart desires. Same good wishes for you and your daughter. Thank you so much. Appreciate that very much, JB 2020, and all the birthday wishes and all the support on my special day. Love and light. Tuning in from Brisbane, Australia, 60,000 by Friday. Send it. I don't think we'll go to 38. For real, I don't think so either. Doug, what up? NVIDIA is nuts. Thought I bought the top 2 months ago and it kept going. Let's go AI chips. Cheers, Doug. Appreciate the super. Greedy sellers at 50,000 diamond hands. We need to break through. Let's go, Jerome. Let's go to the moon, says Daily Life Unpaved. Bring it. Shout out Washington State. Time to bring in more dry powder. You got to do what you got to do. Don't ever sell your biddies. I agree with that, Jeffrey. Hodl be thy name. We going to hit 51,355 and then stall, just my opinion, says DX Beats. Well, 51, send it. Let's go. Stop knocking fiat. You cannot do anything in crypto without fiat, says Penny. We'll knock fiat if we want to knock it. What are you going to do about it? And I'm just playing with you guys, but I find the comments very entertaining. So thank you. I am sure JV Show has kept a good number of us in the game and helped us. And thank you, JV. Appreciate that, man. Just doing my small part here on the planet. Barak Monfils Evangelista, thank you for sending a super. God bless your family. Love and light. How's the Bitcoin city in Puerto Rico? Well, there is no Bitcoin city in Puerto Rico, but it's considered a crypto mecca of the United States for obvious reasons we discuss very often here on the show. But Bitcoin, there's only one Bitcoin city, and that's in El Salvador family, the first country to make Bitcoin a legal tender. Bitcoin is not legal tender in Puerto Rico. There's just a lot of incentives for people in the United States and around the world to potentially relocate here, which we can talk about later if you like. If we hold above 50,000 altcoins are about to go O.J. Simpson on the market, that means they're going to start stabbing people. Penny fiat is fantastic. I'm selling my Bitcoin, put my fiat in my savings account. That's right. Treat Bitcoin as your savings and take all your dollars out of your savings account unless you like losing money due to inflation and you like being taxed like the poor. Then by all means, keep your money in the bank in fiat. CNA chat is freaking awesome. Love, fam. Cheers, Casey. Appreciate that. Fiat is devalued by 80%. One Bitcoin is still one Bitcoin. Preach. We appreciate it, man. Come on, fellow watchers, please subscribe. We got to hit 70,000 subs today. We're so close, and with your help, we can do it. You also get an on-screen shout-out, so if you're not subbed to the channel, please sub. Let's go. We appreciate it. Fiat is like USPS. We use it, but not for most things. There you go. Shout out to Doug. Appreciate you. Gifting a membership of the channel to Debo. You've just been blessed with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel. Shout out, Doug. Appreciate the gift, family. But anyways, keep the pump coming. We're only a few bucks away from recapturing 50,000, but I got to get into our next story of the day. Let's discuss the headline here. Bitcoin hits a record high in Argentina, reaching 40 million pesos per Bitcoin, right? Only a matter of time for the US dollar hyperinflates like the peso, and we'll be saying something similar. One Bitcoin is now equivalent to 40 million US dollars. Mark my words. Bitcoin reached a new all-time high in Argentina, soaring to a record valuation of 40 million pesos per BTC, amidst the backdrop of Argentina's plummeting peso, which has seen a staggering 99% decline against the dollar since 2018. Digital assets are slowly emerging as a beacon of financial resilience and stability for many citizens. I mean, just look at these charts. Holy moly. Now, Argentina has a history of economic instability marked by frequent currency devaluation, complicating savings and financial management for its residents. Over the past century, it has oscillated between periods of growth and dysfunction, transitioning from being one of the world's wealthiest nations to facing prolonged financial crises, extensive debt, and triple-digit inflation. And as a result, citizens have turned to digital assets, showing strong grassroots adoption. In a bid to preserve purchasing power, Argentines have resorted to popular stablecoins such as USDT and USDC for saving and converting local earnings instead of Bitcoin. And according to Chainalysis findings, Argentina ranked 15th worldwide in the adoption of digital assets. And during the 1980s, when Argentina introduced currency controls, public money exchanges transformed into underground entities known as financial caves. These entities have now resurfaced as crypto caves, serving as black market exchanges where its citizens purchase US dollar stablecoins. And operating covertly in concealed locations, these underground peer-to-peer exchanges facilitate transactions away from the public view. Now, Argentina has experienced a substantial increase in its inflation rate. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, the country's inflation is projected to hit 250% this year in 2024. Additionally, the country's country's economic downturn is predicted to exceed earlier projections. In an update this month, here's what they stated. High inflation and sizable fiscal tightening are projected to result in an output decline in Argentina in 2024 before growth recovers in 2025 as reforms start to take effect. Now, is anyone currently on the stream living in Argentina? Let me know, family. These developments coincide with the implementation of extensive reforms by Argentina's recently elected libertarian president, Javier Milei, prompting demonstrations throughout Latin America's third largest economy. I believe the population there is roughly 40 million. Now, during the recent interview, the libertarian leader emphasized that dollarization is the final phase in a series of reforms. Before this, his government intends to resolve the central bank's balance sheet by June, followed by changes to the banking system. And additionally, he expects the banking system to be reformed within a year. So under Milei's presidency, there has been substantial peso devaluation alongside extensive reform efforts. So there you have it, crypto fam. I think Bitcoin will most likely continue breaking out, reaching new all-time highs in different currencies around the world, especially hyper-inflated currencies like Argentina's peso. But what are your thoughts on Javier Milei? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. If the glove doesn't fit, says Casey, Bitcoin only goes up when Tether prints counterfeit digital dollars, says A Hammer. I'm here in the United States on my game, teaching them how to open a Bitcoin account. Love to hear that, fam. What up, Nuck? Well, does PR fare during hurricanes? Yikes. I mean, not so good, man. I'll be honest with you. A lot of the infrastructure goes down, like the traffic lights. Some of them are still down from hurricane, I think it was Maria, back in around 2017. It's been a hot minute, but yeah, when a major hurricane comes, man, it's not good for any of these islands in the Caribbean. I'll keep it 100. That is kind of scary. But also, we do get hurricanes in places like Florida, you know what I mean? And places in the United States. So it's not like a phenomenon only here in Puerto Rico. 50,000 on Webull. Let's go. Only at $20 away from 50,000 here on BitGo. Milei told the WEF they are the problem. Well, he could also be controlled opposition and a part of the problem. You just never know. How about a one-way ticket to El Salvador? I want to move there. I need to become a millionaire with my Bitcoin, then I can move there. Man, I think it would be more advantageous to move there before Bitcoin hits $1 million if you're looking to save on capital gains taxes, if that's what you're referring to. You know what I mean? Because hypothetically speaking, let's say you own one Bitcoin and it hits $1 million, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to relocate to El Salvador and never pay taxes. Don't work that way, family. It's where you purchase your Bitcoin at. So if you purchased it in the clutches under the jurisdiction of the United States and the US, you can't just move somewhere else and be like, oh, I don't want to pay taxes. Unfortunately, it don't work that way. So make your power moves now. Think about the future now, if you know what I mean. 50,000, baby. We own it. We deserve it. That's right. The only hurricane I want to deal with comes in a glass. Come on, bring on the trolls, says Emilio. Already 50,000 on Coinbase. That's what's up. Stefan, good or bad for Bitcoin when the Fed locks stablecoins expected in 2024? What do you mean by locks them? What does that mean? Haven't heard that terminology, like them locking it. Does that mean people can't buy them or trade them? Bitcoin cruise on Puerto Rico, let's go. I'd love to have a Bitcoin cruise. That'd actually be pretty lit. You know what I mean? 50,000 hit, baby, in the stream, on the pump. Bam, boom, bada boom, cha-ching. Come on, here we go. There you go. 50,000 on BitBo on the stream. Respect the pump, family. And speaking of a pump,
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
does anyone here hodl alts? Let Pastor Bohr know. El Salvador will grant you citizenship if you pay them $1 million. If not, you have to give it. Well, here's the thing. There's loopholes. You can basically stay there for $100 a year, according to Max. So if you don't have the $1 million portfolio, there's alternative ways. There's loopholes to do it. Max has been preaching this on his timeline. I've been covering this in the show. So don't think you need to be a millionaire to relocate to El Salvador. There's alternative ways. Anyone can get it done if you have the desire to do so, FYI. Doug, appreciate you gifting a membership of the channel, man. There's must have been 30, 40 memberships already gifted. Congrats to the UFO Nut We greatly appreciate your support, family. Pump the likes to pump the stream. Already 900 people on here. We got to get above 1,000. This is an unprecedented time. Bitcoin is about to have a halving in 2 months. We just smashed 50,000, which is virtually a 2-year high. So it's about to get lit. Not a lot of resistance between here and price discovery mode. So let's go. 50,700 already on crypto.com, says Jennifer. That means 51,000 incoming. Maybe we'll see 51 before the end of the stream. 55, says Tahar. Hello, family. Mohammed. When Saudis, man, you guys said they're going to buy when Bitcoin hits 30,000. I don't think that's happening. We are halfway to the 100,000 party. Cheers to that. We're closer to the 100K party than we have been in 2 years. Facts. Pump watch tonight. Very strong probability of a pump watch tonight after today's premiere. We do a premiere every evening at 9 p.m. So after the premiere, more than likely, if we're still pumping above 50, I got to pump it up. I am holding Bitcoin only, no alts. Music to my ears, Kepler. Shout out to my Maxi crew. The price is going to go up. We're in the bottom part of the mega bull run for a lifetime. There will never be another one like this. Preach. Already over 50 G's on Coinbase. That's right. We're already 50,000 on all the exchanges. Lock stablecoin regulated that they can't be used anymore. That would be quite interesting if they did something like that. But I think they'll just be alternative stablecoins if they go after the main ones. So I don't think they'll have success in it. Also, I mean, not only is Bitcoin a legal tender in El Salvador, but USDT is as well. So that's the official stable coin of El Salvador. You got to keep that in mind. Buy in the bear market. What's the second best, JV? I mean, that's a brilliant question. I always like to ask Michael Saylor that one.
There's no second best crypto asset.
There you go. There is none. Blast off. That's right. Now that we're above 50 G's, keep pumping the likes to pump the stream. We'll have over 1,000 people here shortly, man. Appreciate all the support. But let's dive into our next story of the day and discuss a $112,000 Bitcoin price prediction this year in 2024. Shall we? The headline reads, Bitcoin will hit 112,000 this year. Analytics platform CEO predicts. That's right. Institutional interest in Bitcoin continues to surge, with a fresh analysis predicting a significant price surge for Bitcoin. According to Ki Jung-ju, CEO of analytics platform CryptoQuant, Bitcoin can reach an astonishing 112,000 per unit by the end of the year. The analysis takes into account the recent launch of the US spot Bitcoin ETFs, which have paved the way for institutional capital to flood the market. And the official launch was actually January 11th, so it was 1 month, 1 day ago. Today, these ETFs officially went live. Quoting him here, Bitcoin can reach 112,000 this year, driven by the ETF inflows. Worst case, 55,000. Send it. Anyways, CryptoQuant believes that the combined inflows from these ETFs could have a substantial impact on Bitcoin's realized market cap. The data suggests the ETF inflows can add a staggering 114 billion worth to the existing 450 billion market cap, resulting in a potential market cap of 565 billion. Quoting him here, Bitcoin market has seen 9.5 billion in spot ETF inflows per month, potentially boosting the realized cap by 114 billion yearly. Even with the outflows from Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, a 76 billion rise could elevate the realized cap from 450 billion to 565 billion dollars. Send it. The post also highlights the declining outflows from GBTC, which I referenced earlier, which have significantly decreased since the ETF's introduction. The GBTC was a popular investment vehicle for institutional investors before the spot ETFs became available. And at this time, Bitcoin is above 50 G's, baby. And in addition to Key's predictions, experts are suggesting that the Alpha Crypto's price can surge even before the anticipated block subsidy halving scheduled to take place in April. Adam Back, CEO of Bitcoin tech firm Blockstream, a well-known cypherpunk developer, believes that Bitcoin can hit new all-time highs or even surpass the six-figure mark sooner than expected. Quoting him here from X, October 1st, 2021, Bitcoin crossed 47,000 like yesterday, then on its way to 69,000 all-time high. That run-up took 41 days. There are 70 days to the halving. Now only 64. Just another data point for what it looks like and how we get there yet to reach a new all-time high or even 100,000 before the halving. And in fact, he even bet some money in Bitcoin that Bitcoin would hit 100,000 by by March 31st, the month before April, the time of the halving. These bullish predictions for the Bitcoin price this year highlight the growing confidence amongst the analysts and industry figures. However, it's essential to approach these forecasts with caution, as the Bitcoin Bitcoin and crypto market is known for its volatility and unpredictability. Bitcoin's price trajectory will likely be influenced by numerous factors, including market sentiment, regulatory developments, and overall market conditions. Investors and enthusiasts eagerly wait further for the developments to see if these predictions become a reality. So what are your thoughts, crypto fam? Can you see price discovery mode, new all-time high before the halving and potentially a six-figure Bitcoin price? Let me know. And holy moly, Bitcoin now up over 2,000 on the day, trading above 50,100. I do feel a 51,000 incoming here soon as we'll continue with the stream. Maybe by the end of the stream, we'll be above 51,000, family. What do you guys think? Pump the likes, pump the stream, and long live the king. And shout out to all my Bitcoin hodlers in profit today. All my whole coiners are up over $2,000. It's a beautiful thing. Why even sell Bitcoin? I mean, what do you need so bad that you can't wait 4 years to buy it at 80% discount with the same Bitcoin? Excellent point, Nuck. You're a smart man. Alts will make more people millionaires than Bitcoin. People just have to wait. We'll also wreck more people than Bitcoin, right? Most of the investors will get wrecked and not become millionaires. Yes, there's going to be a handful of people who make millions off the alts. That's a given. But you got to keep that in mind too, family. The least risk asset that is a sure bet because it already has the green light by the SEC and it's deemed a commodity and the fastest horse in the race, as per Paul Tudor Jones, the billionaire legendary investor, is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the smart play. It is the smart money. Bitcoin loves us. You already know. Shout out to Satoshi. I named my pet rock Billy, as in billions. That's what's up, because these pet rocks are going to be outperforming every other asset class in the history of monetary instruments. 2 bears, 1 cave, no BTC. Franklin Templeton just filed for an ETH spot ETF. That's coming next. You already know. 50,200 also incoming, man. Look how fast we're climbing with the price action. You got to love it. Shout out to the legend Imelda. How you been? Crypto changed my life. I support all you guys. I use a little of my profits to support this channel and subscriptions. Greatly appreciate that, Doug. We appreciate that. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your energy. Michael Saylor knows. 100%. He knows. Jennifer says, Melda, where you at, Melda? Shout out Melda. She's a true OG. She's been in crypto before all of us. Pet Rock, what up, what up? We got to get those biddies, aka Pet Rocks, because they're going to the moon. Good idea to short right now? That is hilarious. So I bet some of you guys probably would short right now. I think it's crazy, but nonetheless. Of course, buy all you can afford, but use alts to make Bitcoin. I said Bitcoin was number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. Bitcoin is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You got that right, Alex. Or make cash using the bear for the Bitcoin. I would not recommend the alts to anybody tight on money or approaching retirement. There you go, Silas. Thanks, Doug, for the sub. We appreciate the subs. Fire Straight JV. Appreciate it. K-Jam, what it do? Happy 50 Gs. 50,200 is incoming. Let's go. All ready for the Mexican exchanges. Shout out Mexico. Long live the king. Biddy Fitty. Let's get it. We love Melda here, of course. Shout out to all the members, all the OGs who have been holding us down. Greatly appreciate you guys. We survived the shadow bans. We survived the unjust termination based on fraud and false perceptions, right? And we're still here. We're still pumping. You got to love it. 70,000 subs incoming, hopefully today, family, with your help. Short now if you're a billionaire wanting to be a basic millionaire again. There you go, Silas. All the lettuce hands shook out. Yeah, all the Dave Portnoy hands. They're all going to FOMO now. For real, for real. I don't donate to any content creators. Never have. Probably never will, but I will support JV, only JV. Tithe to the crypto gods. JV doing Satoshi's work. Much respect, Nuck Chores. Greatly appreciate you for that, family, and for all your support and interaction as well. Keep pumping the likes to pump the stream. We're on the cusp of having 1,000 people here. We still have a few more stories to share, and I'm pretty faithful. We can still hit 51,000 during today's stream. So let's get it. Here's another 6-figure Bitcoin price prediction. We just covered 112,000 by this year in 2024. Well, I got more 6-figure price predictions for you. And then we'll dive into our feature story of the day and even discuss a 10 million Bitcoin price prediction. But here we go. The co-founder and CEO of market intelligence firm CryptoQuant thinks the Bitcoin ETF inflows could propel Bitcoin to new all-time highs in the coming months. We're referring to this 100,000 level by the end of 2024. The analyst bases his predictions on 2 metrics, Bitcoin ETF inflows and Bitcoin's realized cap, which is an on-chain metric that attempts to provide a better estimate for Bitcoin's market cap by eliminating the long loss and unclaimed coins in the calculation. Now, using Bitcoin's realized cap, the CryptoQuant CEO identifies the potential ceiling and floor prices for Bitcoin this year. Bitcoin can reach 112,000 this year, driven by the ETF inflows, with the worst case scenario at 55,000. And looking closer at the on-chain metric, he says Bitcoin's realized cap currently sits at 451 billion, but says the ETF inflows can push the realized cap to more than $500 billion. Quoting him here, the Bitcoin market has seen 9.5 billion in spot ETF inflows per month, potentially boosting the realized cap by 114 billion yearly. Even with GBTC outflows, a 76 billion rise could elevate the realized cap for 451 billion to 565 billion, which I just touched upon in the previous story as well. So with the current spot ETF trends, the top price can reach $104,000 to $112,000 this year. Personally, I think that's a pretty rock solid target for Bitcoin in 2024. I'm still optimistic that we'll hit the cycle peak in 2025 if history is to rhyme, because the halving of 2012, we hit a cycle peak in 2013. The halving of 2016, we hit the cycle peak in 2017, roughly 20,000. And then in 2020, we had a halving, and it wasn't until November of 2021 we hit the current all-time high of $69,000. So I'm still pretty optimistic that the cycles are intact, but I'd love to know your thoughts, family, as we continue the pumpage. Do good, get rich, do more good. Love that, Lisa. I do believe that Bitcoin or forms of money are magnifiers. Like a magnifying glass, it makes good people be able to do great things with those resources. And it makes evil people, unfortunately, do more evil things with those resources, like we witnessed firsthand with the elite and powers that be. Bitcoin will not see 10 million. Stop lying. How can you be so confident, Sugar Bear? You haven't even heard the prediction yet, and you're saying it can't happen, and stop lying. So, and are you a real Sugar Bear? 50,000 is so last hour, yawning. We're looking at 60, onwards and upwards. Gratuitous. Bitcoin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100%. The bears have hibernated. He's reading the news, Sugar Bear. That's a cool username, by the way, Sugar Bear. When I get rich, I promised God I will help the children. More power to you. Bitcoin is the best chance for peace. The high rollers were all together, and Bitcoin was brought up by many wealthy people watching the Super Bowl line or live. That might be why they pump. Yeah, also, as I mentioned, we had Jack Dorsey rocking the Satoshi shirt, sit next to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Free advertisement for Bitcoin right there. Short-term correction when? Never. Nobody knows what the future holds. Precisely. And the reality is Bitcoin has no top because fiat has no bottom. Something I can guarantee you, it's a mathematical certainty that fiat currency, such as the US dollar, is mathematically guaranteed to lose and continue to lose its purchasing power. There's no argument there because they will continue to print. It's destiny. However, on the other side of that coin, Bitcoin is mathematically guaranteed to increase its purchasing power, just as it has been doing year after year after year after year, increasing virtually 200% per year like it ain't no thing, and it's not going to slow down anytime soon. I think it's just going to continue to rip. And look, we're ripping. Bitcoin price now up over roughly 2,200 on the day. We just surpassed 50,200. We now have over 1,000 people on the live stream. You got to love it. Respect the pump, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 70,000 subs today. This is history in the making, family. Let's go. That's right. There is no second best. That, my friend, is a fact. In fact, let's ask Sailor.
It isn't slightly different. Bitcoin.
Mongo, it's never too late to buy Bitcoin. You got that right. What up, Chris? 60,000. The market maker is going to teach some big lessons. Bring it, market makers. We fear no one. Then I'm going to start up my channel again and show people and motivate them. Look at the underdog, me, high school dropout, about to be a millionaire. I'm going to teach the people how. Love that, VZ. I'm encouraging you to do that. All we need as Bitcoin to be recognized as currency, all down to the age Roman Empire. I mean, Bitcoin's already recognized now as a legitimate asset class since January 11th, since BlackRock put their stamp of approval on it, along with Fidelity and all the other asset managers. JV may not be Satoshi yet. He's Bitcoin energy. That's right. We're all Bitcoin energy. Collectively, fam. Keep buying. We're only just starting. It's lost 99% of its buying power. How hasn't it already hyperinflated? In fact, it already has hyperinflated. They just like to say, we have inflation under control. We're going to put the genie back in the bottle and keep it at 2%. Don't you worry. I'm Jay Powell. You know what I mean? I put my wife's life savings for her father in it. Smart man, VZ. Smart move. I started buying 4 months ago at 38. Well done, Casey. Congratulations, family. And we're just getting started. 50,000 is locked. Let's go. New support line. Send it, K-Jam. Beautiful time to be alive. I have both Bitcoin and fiat. What are you doing with the fiat? What are you doing with the melting ice cube, big dog? Bitcoin will never be currency. It'll be the base layer that currencies will be built on, says Barak Monfils, Evangelista. Do you think it will eventually be a world reserve currency? In that sense, I have to hear for 3 years how I lost her money, and she can't say that anymore, laughing out loud. Sometimes you just have to lead the sheep to the water. There you go. More power to you. K-Jam, bring it. 2 billion ETF volume for iBit. Good Lord, 888 million FBTC, 400. Yeah, man, it's getting crazy. Supply shock incoming, having 60 days, you already know. But anyways, fam, without further ado, let's dive into our featured story of the day and discuss the Bitcoin price hitting $10 million per coin, according to this expert. So here's the timeline. I'm going to break it down for you. Pump the likes to pump the stream. This is history in the making. Our first time recrossing 50,000 per Bitcoin in the past 2 years, and this pump is just getting started. So let's go. In an in-depth analysis shared on X, Fred Krueger, a renowned crypto analyst from Elm Street and former founder and chairman of Traffic Marketplace, delivered a staggering forecast on the future price trajectory for the King Crypto. Krueger's bold prediction posits that Bitcoin price could eclipse the $10 million mark within the next 10 to 20 years. That's right. Krueger's projections are rooted in a detailed examination of adoption trends, technological advancements, and a comparison with the growth trajectories of major tech innovations and social media platforms. His analysis begins with a retrospective question posed by Tom Lee in 2019 about the actual number of crypto owners, which was estimated to hover around 500,000. This figure was partly derived from the following crypto Twitter, where having 100,000 followers might denote influencer status within the Bitcoin community. Krueger points out a stark contrast in the metrics of influence when compared to the mainstream social media giants. Quoting him here, you really need 10 million followers to be a star on Instagram versus 100,000 to be a star on Bitcoin Twitter. So that means JV got a long ways to go, because I think I only have 37,000 followers on Twitter. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, fam, so I can become a superstar too, please. Anyways, Krueger's insights extend beyond mere follower counts, venturing into the realm of adoption percentages and the potential growth trajectory for Bitcoin he shared, allowing for growth since 2019. I'll put that number at 2 million today, but as with all tech, once adoption really starts, it reaches much higher percentages. His reflections on competing with Facebook in 2006 with his company, Tag World, provides a historical lens through which to view Bitcoin's potential. Now 3 billion people use social media, he stated, drawing a parallel to suggest that a similar explosion in user base could be on the horizon for the King Crypto. Krueger boldly estimated, I would guess in 20 years, 2 billion people will use Bitcoin, suggesting a 1,000x increase in adoption. So now let's discuss this path to 2 billion users. The cornerstone of Krueger's argument lies in the fixed supply of the Bitcoin, as it implicates for the price as adoption scales. If the price is 48,000 with 2 million users and the supply is fixed, imagine where we'll get with 2 billion users. He elaborates, providing a clear rationale for his prediction. In addressing potential skepticism in the competitive landscape of crypto, Krueger remains unwavering in his belief in Bitcoin's supremacy. That's right, we're talking about the apex predator. Quoting him here, so Bitcoin has an immediate goal of 1 million, which is parity to gold. And we get there this cycle. And then with adoption, we get to the crazy numbers. All you need to do is buy it and not sell it, Krueger asserts, emphasizing Bitcoin's unique value proposition and its fixed supply as key differentiators that will drive its unparalleled adoption and increase to the comparison of other digital assets. And furthermore, Krueger delves into the mechanisms that could accelerate the Bitcoin journey towards widespread adoption, pointing to the pivotal role of financial instruments like the spot ETFs in democratizing access to Bitcoin for millions of American investors, as he shares here. The ETF is going to be a big first phase in adoption. Getting a significant percentage of those who own a Bitcoin ETF in the next 5 years is not that difficult. Now, Krueger predicts underscoring the ETF's potential to bridge the gap between traditional finance and Bitcoin for the the mainstream investors. And though technological advancements, particularly in enhancing the Bitcoin scalability and usability through layer 2 solutions and trustless wrap BTC are highlighted as critical enablers of a much bigger wave of adoption, Kruger argues for the necessity of consumer-grade apps that can facilitate Bitcoin's transition into the mass market use cases. Quoting him here, "We need consumer-grade apps to broaden Bitcoin to mass market use cases. This is what eventually makes Bitcoin win," he points out, signaling his confidence in the technological evolution that will underpin Bitcoin's ascent. Now, overall, Kruger's analysis offers a compelling narrative on Bitcoin's potential trajectory, blending historical parallels, economic principles, and technological advancements. His prediction of Bitcoin reaching 10 million per coin in the next 10 to 20 years is not merely an optimistic forecast, but a detailed vision grounded in a deep understanding of market dynamics. I also like to point out, we also have Fidelity, one of the largest asset management giants in the world. They started accumulating Bitcoin back in 2014. They're currently worth $4.5 trillion with assets under management. And they're also, I think, number 2 behind IBIT, which is BlackRock's ETF as far as accumulating Bitcoin. Collectively, just Fidelity and BlackRock have already accumulated over 140,000 Bitcoin their first month through their ETF products. And I bring this particular Fidelity thing up because their head of macro, Jurrien Timmer, which I have shared on the podcast numerous times over the past few months, has been predicting Bitcoin actually hitting $1 billion per coin. So if you think $10 million per Bitcoin is optimistic, check out Jurrien Timmer's $1 billion price prediction, which he says by the year 2038. What's going to be a big catalyst for that? US dollar hyperinflating. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Just like we're seeing with the Argentine peso hyperinflating, this can happen to the US dollar. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen. The bigger question, when? Are we going to see hyperinflation occur in real time? Will it be in 2024? Will it be 2025? Will it be closer to 2030? But here's one thing that's certain. Eventually, it's going to hyperinflate. We'll have a cashless society, and CBDCs will be amongst us. What are your thoughts, family? And what are your thoughts surrounding Bitcoin one day hitting 10 million per coin? And better yet, when do you feel the King Crypto will smash 100,000 and 1 million? Do you think 100,000 is likely in the cards for the King this year in 2024? Let me know your thoughts. And do you think we'll hit that cycle peak sometime this year in 2024? Or do you think the cycles will be intact the year preceding the halving? We hit that all-time high. Let me know your thoughts and where do you feel that price action will likely be? And now let's read some of those comments out loud. More wars, more money printing, precisely. Casey, I found gold and silver just in case. You never know, but not much. I use gold to sink a boat. What? No recovery phrase. ETH AI, just want to know I am still here and haven't missed a show. Greatly appreciate you, lazy turtle. Much love, much respect. I only like CBC, no CBDCs. Correct. CBC is good. 50,200. We're still pumping, family, up over 2,100 on the day. Let's go. 51 incoming. Are we going to hit 52 this week? I think so. Maybe 55. I like the 55 target personally for this week. What do you guys think? CBDs. 100K by November. Send it. 100K fiesta in Puerto Rico. Who's coming? Make sure you're in our Discord, discord.cryptonewsalerts.net, or find the link in the description below the video. We have a chat called 100K Fiesta. If you're going to be joining us in Puerto Rico for the party, let's go. No JV, the cultural pendulum could swing towards spending within your means. But yes, it looks unlikely now, but USD could be improved again. Our happy belated birthdays. Shout out to Luke. That's right. It was your birthday as well. So happy birthday, family. I think we have, what is that? 55 coming. Send it. Big correction incoming, says Dashing Star. Coma Bears. I'd rather have CBD. There you go. BRC, full send. Let's go. So glad to see 50,000 got in Bitcoin March 2022, 49 and went down ever since. Bought some more. Well, good to see you're back in the green, family, at 74 years old. Susan White, congratulations. The way we have been going, we may hit 60,000 this week. That's right. Late birthday present for your JV. Thank you, Kevin Smith. Satoshi never disappoints. You gotta love it. Do you think there'll be a pullback to 45? Well, let's see where we stop at, man. We just smashed 49, which was virtually a 2-year local top. Now we're above 50, so I think we're going to keep climbing. And we'll see how high we climb before we talk about pullbacks. I love hanging with the Crypto News Alerts fam on a pump. 4x the price from the halving, as Scaramucci predicted. Let's go. 200,000 biddy. Send it. Sell dashing if you even have BTC. I don't have Bitcoin. I have ETH and other alts, but love when Bitcoin pumps hard. You get it, Brandon. Respect. And you're keeping it 100. You don't own Bitcoin, but you're not wishing its demise. You understand without Bitcoin doing what it's doing right now, your ETH is doomed. So you're smart, man. Huge liquidity at 32. I learned something new from you. Oggs and the fam every day. Thanks you all. Cheers, Molly. Appreciate your support. Thanks for tuning in. 60,000 incoming within a week. Full send pump. Nelk style full send. I feel like I was destined to be in this road because when I was a kid, I was only 2 years old. I said I wanted to be a computer scientist. That was in 1979. Are you for real? How did you even know about computers? 2 years old. At what point does Charles Hoskinson end up in prison? Great question, William. Ask Max Kaiser. I think I'll have an answer for you. Your Saudi cousins injected $5 billion last night. Another buy order for $300 billion is waiting when Bitcoin hits 32. You still think Bitcoin is going to hit 32, family? In the meantime, ICP 5,000. Mohammed says, I will never sell my BTC. Is this true love? I found it. You got that right, Misha. You're in love. Damn, trying to get to 2. Save your wealth in Bitcoin. Cash sucks. Well said. Bitcoin is the ultimate savings account. Satoshi, thank you for making money that's deflationary for the people by the people instead of inflation. And it will only grow more and more higher price with time. That's right. What's the second best crypto? There is no second best. Every bull market has different triggers as well as the halving. This one has a bunch of big ball triggers. Nothing like it before. Unprecedented times, Adam. Well said. Go get you some Bitcoin, Brandon. Stop playing around, dog. Let's go, Brandon. Tantana, Montana. 2 questions. Can you play Pump It Up? I can only play a few seconds because of copyright. They'll demonetize me, so I give it like 2 seconds. And that's about it. That's all you get. Is it going to 32? No. Never see 32 again? Probably not. Bitcoin hits 32. I'm selling all my silverware and buying more Bitcoin. That's what I've been saying, man. I've had visions about this stuff. I even made it in Hua America 1993 for writing about the pros and cons of the future tech. I blew the class and teachers. Whoa. Waiting for 32 is a bad idea. You can sell yours for 32, 62 before 32. There you go. How do we project against the government making self-custody illegal? I do have a passport. Well, you know, if they can choose, they would love for that to happen because that's the one thing they can't control. However, it's like trying to censor speech. It's protected in our First Amendment because it's code. Code is speech at the end of the day. So unfortunately for the powers that be, they're not going to be able to. They can just try to scare you. And by scaring you, fudding you into selling it, thinking that they're going to ban it, but it's not going to happen. Your voice sounds like Drake, bro. Well, I appreciate the compliment. If you play it, speed it up 1x, it is still copyrighted. I don't know. Probably not. However, on Rumble, I play everything and don't care because I don't get, I don't have issues there. It's only on YouTube. So anything I sample, if it's not from me creating it, I'll limit it to 2 to 3 seconds. The reason it'll hit 32 is because all you moon boys say it won't. Max Payne. I love it. 1,000 increase per day. Yeah. So if you're a whole coiner, imagine every day you gain another G. Send it. How's Gary Gensler feeling now? Of course, there'll be a recess. That's why you should buy for the new people that I have already bought for as much as I'm buying for right now. Almost Bitcoin is good for me, says VZ. JV, are there more than 2 crypto exchanges in Puerto Rico? Honestly, I don't even know if there's one exchange in Puerto Rico. I don't know. If I have to use an exchange, I just go to Coinbase or Cash App. If I need to accumulate Bitcoin, there's plenty of places because Puerto Rico is a territory of the U.S., so everything we have in the U.S. you can use in Puerto Rico just the same. Same rules, same laws. Last stand for the Bears. Yeah, man. Last stand for the Bears. Too much hype on Bitcoin, going up, not down. Pretty much, Damien. And that's with all the FUD in the markets. You know what I mean? They try to suppress it. The SEC did the fake out. Oh, we accidentally approved it. I think this was all engineered. We hit 49, immediately crashed to 38. GBTC, massive outflows. Weren't expecting that. Didn't realize the FTX estate had $1 billion, which they were going to dump onto the market, which was probably a coordinated attack with the regulators. However, they can't keep a good thing down. Already 50,300 family. We're up 5% on the day. Do you guys want Bitcoin to go up 5% per day leading up to the halving? What do you guys think? Cool, mile, 5% per day? Or should we get the Omega candle now? Get it over with. What do you guys think? Super Moon Boy. Love it. Knox Bill. About 77 million Chinese. Oh, yeah. It's also Chinese New Year. Year of the Dragon. Boom. 77 million Chinese hold crypto. And if they all bought just $100, that's 7 billion, 100 million. Good Lord. Come on, Bitcoin. Float all these boats. I want every little crypto hodler to make 10 to 100x. Well, don't worry. Bitcoin will 100x from here. Not going to happen this cycle. But if you hodl, trust, it will continue to perform. Nothing is slowing it down. And if you actually zoom out, you'll notice Bitcoin's been on a 15-year bull run, family. 15 years. I bought an amount of Bitcoin when it was only 37, already having quite the profit and still holding. Any suggestions? Continue to do what's working. Hold, hodl. That's all you got to do. If you can do that, you win. Every time I try to tell people and they say I don't like it, I'm like, okay, unfortunately, you will see. Pretty much, family. You were right. Lost my seed phrase in an anti-slavery accident. Also, go long. See what happens. There you go. Reverse Kramer, 100%. I want to see the Bitcoin twitch all over the place and shake out those lettuce hands. Damn right. Diamond hands for the win, family. I'm an investor, so my plan is different. I just buy when it's bloody and hold. Well, you're smart, V's. You got it figured out. That's all you got to do. Y'all think Gary Gensler doesn't hold Bitcoin? Haha, I bet he's a hodler. If I had to bet, I'd definitely bet he's a hodler, but not on paper, behind closed doors, as he should, because he already claimed he don't hold any cryptocurrency. He testified this in court. So if he does, it's obviously off the books. Solid 5% every day will be more fun than the orgasmic green god candle exploding over everyone with the money shot. Pow. I got my seed phrase in a vault. Just make sure no one has access to that vault except you, dog. Until when we holding? Forever, Laura. We have the superior asset. It means it's going up forever. Is the Shaolin Master available? Yeah, I can play a little bit of the Shaolin Master, but like I said, due to copyright, I'm not going to play the whole clip.
Today.
Oh, that's not the right one. I'm looking for the Bruce Lee Shaolin Master. Hold on here. Here we go.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless. Like water.
That's all you get. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Empty your mind. Shout out Bruce Lee. I wonder what Sailor has to say about Bitcoin today. Let's see.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right?
He's right. There's a crypto asset called Bitcoin.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
There you go. He says, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Nobody knows the code but me and good luck trying to get my safe past my automatic rifle. Laughing out loud. I got raised by Marines. Good luck. Oh, yeah, good luck to them, man. Let's go, Rumbo. Thumbnail, Big Chris. Assuming a 4x every 4 years through the peak can turn 10% of the Bitcoin fiat fund for the year annually and still make the money. What about Peter Schiff? Is he okay? Somebody better check on him. I don't know. I heard he lives out here in Puerto Rico, but definitely not a friend of mine. Buy Bitcoin, says JJ. I'm the Rambo of crypto. Luke Doggy Dog. 48 laws of power. Law 48. Assume forgiveness. Or was that? Formlessness. My bad. Formlessness. Heading to 50,300. You damn straight. That could be around 45 USD. Crypto type casino, holding it all in on Bitcoin at a 40,000 average price. The plan I should consider shaving some off or hodl. Hodl OMG and keep accumulating. You're on the right track. Shout out Doug. Appreciate the super family. I'm saving Bitcoin for my son. Love to hear that, Senshu. JV took 2 days off from school and they call it a weekend. Shout out Dankness, man. We're so close to 70,000 subs. If you're joining us first time here, make sure to sub to the channel. We appreciate it. I'll give you a shout out. I got gifted a membership, JV. That's what's up, John 316. Congratulations, family. I think there was over 30 memberships already gifted on today's episode. So show up every day. You guys will be blessed because we got blessings on blessings on blessings here every day. Big Chris, hate the Niners. So did the Niners win? I saw a clip on X where someone smashed their TV after he lost 20,000 on the bet. Fat Cat True, Peter Shifty, 100% there. Hey, there's a poll. Yeah, let's end the poll and see how we did. Give me a second. I asked you guys, when are we going to hit 60,000? Because you guys were right with 50,000. You guys called it. We've been putting polls on the stream all week for when 50 Gs, when 50 Gs. We nailed it. So let's get to our next one. Doug just gifted a membership of the channel. Congratulations, Billy Mantra Brand. You've just been blessed. Let's end the poll. And it's going to show the results quick because we got 1,000 people in the stream. So keep that in mind. So I'm going to end the poll right now. Pay attention. Let's see how we did. What do you guys think? Here we go. Poll is up. When 60 Gs, 925 votes. 38% of you said this month in February. So I hope you guys are right again. March, 34% of you. April, 14%. And May, 13%. Let's go. And every month, as my promise, I'll personally give you guys 10 memberships gifted from yours truly. And typically, though, every episode, someone's gifting memberships. So we have the most lit community. That's what makes us the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. So welcome to the fam, everybody. JV's shadow is afraid of JV. That's why it's hiding behind him. 100%. 100%. I bet Putin holds Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me, man. I bet you all the world leaders that know what's up is holding Bitcoin. Cheers, family. Another 5 memberships just gifted by Casey. Casey's on a roll, man. Wow. So congratulations, Tantana. Man, and so many are being gifted. I can't keep up. I love this. Wow, 1,000 people. The fire marshal is going to shut you down. Not the digital fire marshal. But yeah, congrats to Stefan Diaz, VZ, DAFT, Tana. You've all been blessed and gifted with the MicroStrategy membership of the channel. So show Casey some love. He's gifting memberships like they're going out of style here, man. 3 more days for my teal candle. Nice. Yeah, every month your badge will change colors to show how long you've been loyal to CNA. So the third one is going to be teal or like a greenish. The first one is dark blue. The second month is light blue. And then it turns to the tealish type green like Silas has right here. Factor in the inflation and the Bitcoin price is behind where it should be. That's right, family. You guys already know. Fire Marshal Bill is afraid of JV. Preach. Oh, man. I am the Fire Marshal. You're good. Thank you, Off the Wall family. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Yo, Casey's gift. Your Saudi friend. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Classic, man. Jim Carrey, man, had the best skits in Living Color. All of them. I mean, I think the greatest talent was in that show. Some of the people I can remember, of course, you got Jim Carrey. You got Damon Wayans, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Sean Wayans, who was DJing. You had J-Lo. She was a fly girl before she was, famous on In Living Color. You have David Allen Greer. You had Tommy Davidson. You even had Kim Wayans. She was pretty funny as well. I know I'm probably missing a bunch, but man, they had so many superstars all in that one show. Some of the best skits in comedy. After My Cousins Get In, you guys remember In Living Color? I was super young. I was like 5, 6, 7 years old watching that. Sup Crypto, looking healthy. That's right, digital. Chris Farley, rest in peace. I remember Tommy Boy, man. Chris Farley is so funny. Fat guy in a little coat. I can't pick who gets sub fam. Sorry, that's correct. When you gift memberships, we don't get to choose. It's totally random. So it's, yeah, there we go. Jamie Foxx, of course. He was in A Living Color. Superstar there. JB Coin, Jim Carrey is Vanilla Ice. Oh yeah, when he did the Vanilla Ice skit, he's like, stop, let me tie my shoe. I think I even remember that. Wow. I liked when Jamie Foxx did, Shanae. I remember the band Living Color, right on. Just 9 up today on the Bitcoin ETF. Nice. I wish somebody gift me 1 Bitcoin, right? Don't bet against Mahomes. Shanae. I'm going to rock your world, baby. Yeah, man. In Living Color was my childhood. Iconic cast. For sure, for sure. Hey, Nipsey. Oh, yeah, Nipsey's back. Shout out to the mascot of the show. And congrats, everyone, man. We smashed 50,000. You got to love it. Before you know it, will be price discovery. That's when things will get really lit. That's when I'm anticipating. You see 900 people on the stream right now. We'll have 9,000 people on the stream when we enter price discovery. Everyone's going to be tuned in. Everyone's going to be watching. Jamie Foxx is the man. Boomer rocks. Cheers. Shanae. Let's go. Grow the channel. I signed up on Coinbase. 1 for a chance to win 5 Bitcoin. Well, hope you win. Jennifer Lopez was a dancer. That's right. She was one of the Fly Girls. Very young J-Lo. When Pump Watch? All day, every day? Maybe. No, we're going to do the Pump Watch more than likely after tonight's premiere. We're going to do a premiere at 9, which is ultimately condensing this 2-hour live stream to 30 minutes. So it's just pure content. And we remove all the Q&A and interaction. Some of you guys just prefer pure content. Those of you on the stream right now, you like the interaction. So we do the best of both worlds. And then after that, if we're still above 50,000, I mean, how can I resist? We're going to do a pump watch this evening to 60,000 or 55. What do you think the target should be? Let me know. Mo money, mo problems. Yeah, Martin was epic too. Martin's show. That was one of my faves. Crypt. That is where all the comedians came from and started SNL. Right on. Nipsey is too cute, says Casey. There is no second best. Locke's life. Jamie Foxx. Yeah, he was a lot of great skits, man. 55, Q's dog. Good. We'll do a 55K pump watch then. 55, so be it. Thanks to Q's dog. We're rolling with 55. I like that target personally. When Rumble, as soon as the YouTube stream ends, in a little bit, we're going to head on over to Rumble. Turd in a jar. What are we talking about there, Crypt Keeper? Is that the new business model? Turds in a jar? I think 52,000 for the limit today. Nice. Well, we got to have a more difficult target. 52 is too easy. We may be 52 before I even start the pump watch at the rate we're going. JV, does YouTube let you run a premiere and a live concurrently? Honestly, don't know how that would work. I use the streaming software. I don't think it would probably be possible unless I do it from multiple computers. It's possible maybe if I have multiple computers set up. However, it's a little overwhelming, be honest. So I stick to one thing at a time. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Ethan, I appreciate that, super family. In living color. You can do what you, 55,000 within 24 hours. Easy peasy. Send it. Pump watch 54 G's. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 55. I like the number 55. So 55K pump watch this evening. Granted, we're still above 50,000 and we don't correct later here this evening. You know what I mean? And the week is just starting. So we're just kicking off the week at new 2-year highs, family. We just had the strongest weekly close in a very long time. I bet not many people thought we were going to close above 48. We did, and now 50 is here. Greed is actually mad. Some say 52.7 in resistance, but I don't think it'll matter. People talking about a retrace, are they nuts? We just overcame 20% in 1 week. Preach. If we all meditate, all of us with intention, magic happens. Exactly. That's how it works. The power of minds collectively coming together. We use visualization and charge it with emotion, right? Belief. We could do crazy things. There has been studies from scientists where you get collectively 100 people meditating and visualizing good stuff. You can change the molecule in the DNA of water. Right? That's how powerful our minds are collectively when we get together. So just imagine us all coming together, tens of thousands of us on live streams like this, all visualizing 60, 70, 80, $100,000 per coin and charging it with the proper positive emotions, faith, the power of faith and belief, right? This is alchemy. I call this crypto alchemy, family. That's why my Telegram channel is called Crypto Alchemy. I see characters on my game selling with big-ass power scores for 15,000. What game is that? Kanye made 19 mil in 1 day. What do you think about that? Gee, is this Meme Magic, Clean Spark, baby. The miners. Blockchain performs compatible with the Unreal Engine. Ethereum is one for the most popular blockchain platforms for game development. Thank you, Adam. 500 likes. That's all. I know, man. We got 888 people still in the stream. So if we don't have at least 888 likes, it's going to hurt my feelings, especially my day after my birthday, man. And after hitting 50,000, I mean, let's hit 1,000 live watchers. We already smashed 1,000 today, at least. I think the all-time high for my pod is we had roughly 4,500 people on back when we hit roughly 40,000 or 40-something thousand. That's the record we need to break now. And we had over 50,000 people watch the stream. So over 50,000 views on a single episode with over 4,000 live viewers is the current record. And I think we'll break that clearly as we notch up and up towards price discovery. Only a matter of time. When the market pumps, the people are watching. That's a given. Happy birthday, JV. Appreciate that. The proof. What up, H Hurricane? Easy money, baby. And I appreciate all the supers on my birthday. I got several $100 supers, $50 supers. It was truly a blessing. Make me feel special. Appreciate it. The feeling is the secret. The manifestation, says Neville. Feel the feeling. That's right. You have to charge it with the emotion. You can't just visualize. That's the key because your emotions are powerful. Get them likes up, family. Cheers, Baylor Bear. Appreciate it. What up, crypto fan? What up, crypto voodoo? You don't need 100 people. You're supposed to drink water, but first hold it and thank. That's right. The power of the intention. You can do that solo feathers as well, which charges the molecules of the water. You don't need 100 people. Correct. But having more people all visualize the same thing just makes it that much more stronger. JB, what do you think of investing in a little CRNL? Sorry, I've never heard of corn log. So I'd say invest in Bitcoin, sleep good at night. Happy birthday, JV. Much love, much respect. Cheers, sailing. And I appreciate Doug sending another super for $2. You guys are amazing. Water feels different emotions and it reacts differently and creates different shapes. I learned what you saw, bro. Nice, VZ. I think it was like a Japanese doctor, scientist, Dr. Akamoto, or kind of sound like Satoshi Nakamoto, but we're talking about something totally different. Why not 56, JV? Is your favorite number 11? It is. So actually 56 would be pretty lit. 5, 6 is 11. You make a good point, Jennifer. It may be 56. We'll maybe stick to 11s. That's the guy right there. Thank you, AI. Masu Emoto. So Mr. Emoto wrote a book called The Miracle of Water. That's what I'm referencing, that study. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thoughts on Cardano? Not a fan. I'm not a fan of Charles Hoskinson trying to diss us, calling us Bitcoin moon boys. Just not my cup of tea. Dog sleeping through the pump. He's channeling Satoshi so we can get insights before anyone else. That's how we do. Let's go 51. Cardano expectations. I don't have any expectations. We'll see if Mr. Charles Hoskinson can remain out of prison. We can say any number we want. We all know we have millions in the future. Doe, Bruce Lee, Mr. Lee Jun-fan, rest in peace.
Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You
put Bitcoin on the private wallet, self-custody, it becomes the private wallet. You put Bitcoin on the exchange, it becomes the exchange. Charles do not equal Cardano, says Tony. Japanese water in the subways with the signs. I am late. What did I miss? Man, you missed history in the making, bro. Good thing you can go back and watch the replay when the stream ends. Yes, by the river. ADA code is Haskell, which is weird. Interesting. Happy belated B-Day. Thank you, Kuz Dog. Appreciate the super family. Much love, much respect.
put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash.
Bitcoin can flow or it can crash.
Be water, my friend.
Be Bitcoin, my friend. I believe in ADA, Cardano. Charles seems like a very smart guy, says Doug. I haven't been following anything to do with Charles, just own some Cardano. Ben is playing with AI art on Leonardo AI. Free, very interesting. That is interesting. Wait till Asia wakes up tonight. Respect the Asian pump. That's right. It's Chinese New Year, man. It's the year of the dragon. Dragons do not disappoint. And Bruce Lee was also a dragon. So you already know. Charles is doing good, don't worry. says Marcin. Dashing Star, this pump looks artificial, not healthy. Go with the flow. He's just pissed the crypto is about price action, says Doug. Pump it up, Song JV. Man versus machine. I got you. Solana might be the runner-up because there is no second best, says Dub Proof. Greg says rock. There is no tomorrow. That's right, man. There is no tomorrow. The year of the dragon is the year of money. Good. Prosperity is a good thing. I welcome that. Strap on, boys, says Alex. What is Bruce Lee's favorite drink? Water. The year of the dragon brings great wealth. 100% with you on that. And not only is it a dragon, it's a green dragon with the wood element. We covered this on yesterday's pod with Samson Mao making his prediction. He broke down the astrology, the Chinese astrology for the year of the dragon in relation to Bitcoin. So definitely very optimistic there with the green dragon. Green also the color of jade, which represents prosperity and wealth. People say we already have instant digital money. Not really. Electronic checks take 7 to 12 days to settle. Beam coin has been pumping. I was 58 with only 18,000. I focused on intent for something to appear and help me in my retirement. Proof Bitcoin came my way and got one whole coin. Congratulations, Emilio. Well done, family. You are the best, and I am a dragon. Shout out Jay Bella. Shout out to the dragons. Appreciate it. But here's what we're going to do, fam. We're still above 50,000. Hallelujah. We still have over 800 people on the stream, but all good things must come to an end. So we're going to continue with the uncensored version of the show, exclusive on Rumble. For those who are new here, I stream each and every day, 7 days a week, on both YouTube and Rumble. When the YouTube stream ends, we continue with the uncensored version of the podcast, exclusive on Rumble. My Rumble link is always in the description below the video, or simply go to rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net or simply open the Rumble app and type in Crypto News Alerts. You can't miss it. I'll be back here on the tube at 9 p.m. Eastern for the premiere of today's show. And we're going to be doing a pump watch more than likely this evening. Granted, we maintain above 50,000 price action, which is where we're currently at. But right now, head on over to Rumble and let's get this mofo started. Uncensored style, shall we? Deuces, YouTube. It's been fun. All right, YouTube streams officially